everybody, my name is Lily. I am the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today we have a Q&A video. All these questions come from our friends on the Cartoon Amino app. I wanted to thank you guys, give you a big shout out. You guys are awesome. You're so supportive and so nice, and I really love having that community of friends who are so supportive of each other. So you guys asked us a bunch of questions. I have them written down, and let's get started. We're gonna start off with some general questions. The first one is, what is my favorite movie or TV show? There's a lot. So for live action, I love Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. For an animated one, for 2D, it's The Little Mermaid. For 3D, it's The Incredibles. And for my favorite cartoon show, it is Gravity Falls. Alright, our next big question is, do I have any advice for aspiring artists? And yes, I have so much advice for you guys. I could do a whole video on it. First of all is, don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. If you have the idea, if you have the drive, just do it. Just make good stories. Always keep improving yourself. Look for really good critique, not just like, oh, I like it, I don't like it. Ask people like, what can I improve on? And know that they're trying to help you. Just be fearless. Always try new styles of art. Fan art is great, but always try to do your own original characters as well. And always just push yourself to be better and better every single day. Do not look at a particular person and try to be better than them. Don't be better than them, be better than yourself. Work to be a better artist than you were yesterday. Okay, our first question comes from Bubbles, and she asked me, do you want Demonic Crepes to be on Disney Channel someday? And that would be great. I would love that. I would love to have a big team behind it and have people to, like, you know, bounce ideas off of and have a whole team working on it. So that would be super cool one day. Are any of the characters from Demonic Crepes based on real people? And yes they are. Most people are actually based off my friends from college, including Sophie, who was named after two different roommates I had that were both majoring in illustration. She also asked, how long have I been working on Demonic Crepes? And it's been a while. It started off as a one-panel comic, went to a graphic novel, and then I wanted to expand it farther into a web series. So the actual animation on the pilot episode has been about 4 months so far. So it's been going really well. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for your question, Bubbles. Okay, next up we have Taylor Tano, and they ask, what is your favorite artistic medium other than animation, and how did this influence your career? I actually love watercolor painting, and it really changed the way I thought about color and color blending. Alright, our next question comes from Queen Kirakash. Kirakash? I think that's from Atlantis. What inspired Demonic Crepes? And well, that's a loaded question. There's a lot that went into Demonic Crepes. So it started from the one-panel comic, went to the graphic novel, and then I wanted to push it even further into a web series. It really came from my trip to Tokyo when I was a sophomore in college, and just like kind of being an outsider there and what's like in a foreign country, and I just loved being there. I would totally move back there if I could read, but I am illiterate there, so that's gonna take a little time. It was from my friends, it was from, you know, just being in Tokyo, it was from the graphic novel. It was just a show I wish was on TV when I was a kid. It also came from the idea where I'm like, there's not many shows where the villain and the hero are like friends and they live in the same apartment. So I thought that would be a super fun dynamic to explore. And so, Pancake and Sophie, Demonic Crepes was born. Alright, our next question comes from Cartoon Life, and they ask, do you like jazz? Well, I like this song. I'm actually not quite sure that's jazz. That might be swing. Sorry. How do you improve drawing poses? I would push yourself to do more dynamic, like framing or gestures, and I would go in with the light gesture first before you go in with any hard lines. Try not to start with the head. I know we always try to start with the head. Just gesture before you go in with the details. Digital or traditional medium, and I'm gonna be terrible and say both. Our next question is from Nightfly, and they ask, What school did you go to? And I actually went to 3 different schools over my 4-year college span. My main one was MassArt, the Massachusetts College of Art and Design in Boston. Shout out to any mastodons watching. That was my main school. It's where I took like all my base classes. Sophomore year, like I said, I went to Japan and I went to a school in Tokyo, and it was so cool. I did like a lot of cultural immersion classes. I went to the Ghibli Museum, which was so cool. We went to kabuki theater performances, did tea ceremonies. It was the time of my life. Spring semester of my junior year, I did a mobility semester at the Laguna College of Art and Design, which was incredible. They had the best portfolios, retired Disney animator teachers, and it was a 10-minute walk from the beach. I loved it so much, so it was a lot of fun. All right, our next question comes from Isaiah Hawkins. If you made a feature film, what would it be about? A corgi that turns into a mermaid, because that would be adorable. Our next question comes from Percival, and they asked, what is the worst aspect about the fan community? And I mean, it's hard to say. Honestly, I think it's just really cringy fan art, like stuff that's just really not okay, or like harmful. So yeah, I think I would say inappropriate fan art. Okay, the amateur analyst AAK asks, when making a cartoon, what's more important, the art or the concept? Well, both are super important. If your cartoon's only pretty, you have to wonder if you're really using your medium to its extent. But it's really important to have a good story and to have good animation as well. DerpHorse925 asks, if you could have any voice actors on your show, who would they be? For Sophie, I would love Gray Delisle, I believe her name is. I'm gonna mispronounce all these names. And Hayden Walsh. Either one of those would be fun, and I want Leah Salonga to be her singing voice. Pancake, I would love Donald Grover. I think he'd do a really good job. Alistair, I would love to be Jonathan Groff or Jude Law. His look is based off Jonathan Groff, so that'd be cool if it like went full circle there. I really can't imagine anyone voicing Anna but my friend Anna, so it'd be hard to find a voice actress for her. The Gimgums, they're like these little creatures that like eat the Gim Gum puddings, and I would love Kristen Shaw to voice them because I just really want Kristen Shaw to be on the show. And then Kyoshi, I think Tom Kenny would do a really good Kyoshi. So thanks for your question. IDK asks, what is the most difficult part of your creative process? And that is definitely problem solving. If you've ever animated before, you definitely know that problem solving is huge. Nothing ever goes right on your project or the way you thought it would, and so you have to be able to solve those seemingly impossible problems every single day while you're working on your show. So I think that would be like the biggest challenge in the creative process. What is my favorite ice cream flavor? And I'm gonna say it's cake batter with funfetti. SSGSS Vegeta asks, I want to make a web cartoon. What's your advice? My advice would be to go for it. No one is standing in your way. You can accomplish it. You can do it. If you have the talent, you have the time, just greenlight yourself and go with your story. Nobody's stopping you. Just go for it. Achieve the dream if that is your dream. Do not do it for the money because the money will not come for a very long time. So do it because you have a passion for the art of it. And if it makes you happy, makes other people happy, just, who's stopping you? Nobody. Man60 asks, what would you do if years later your network reboots your show and it's really, really bad? I would tell the fans that, it doesn't take away from the original show. If anything, you have 2 versions of the show now, and that's great. Or, really protest it and be like, we want a continuation of the old show, not a reboot. And so I really think that, even if it's not good, it still reminds you how good the old one was. What is my favorite book? And I would say Harry Potter or the Vampire Diaries series was actually really good. If you could place a fictional character in your show, who would it be? I think Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec would be really fun because Chris Pratt's really adorable and goofy, and I think he would fit well in the world, and I know he's not animated. Pixar fan A113, which, very cute name, I like it a lot. What is the best Pixar film and why? And it is totally The Incredibles. It has dynamic storytelling, awesome characters, the fight scenes, the way it was shot, everything, like the way it's laid out. Of course, because Brad Bird's amazing. And in 2004, I was like a middle schooler, and I was like Violet's age, and I really connected with her as a character because we've never seen anyone like her on TV before. So definitely The Incredibles. Jet asks, what was your inspiration to pursue art? And honestly, because I love it and I can't imagine doing anything else. It makes me happy and I think I can make other people happy with it. Chocolate Fizzles asks, what is your favorite chocolate bar? I am actually allergic to most chocolate bars. It's super sad because I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna cheat with this one. I'm gonna say the Cadbury eggs, that are like the candy coated mini ones from Easter time. Those are the best ones. Nalexi asks, did this show Bee and Puppycat inspire your show? And I love Bee and Puppycat. I think it's so cute. And Natasha Allegri is equally as adorable. You know, both our shows definitely have young girls with cats with a cute aesthetic, but unfortunately that's kind of where the similarities end. No, it did not inspire my show. I watched it after I kind of came up with the concept, but I do love the show. I think it's super cute. It's kind of like saying that our shows are similar because it's about a girl and her cat, the same way Adventure Time and Arthur are the same because it's about a boy and their dog. K-Cat Pines asks, do you watch anime? When I was a kid, I watched the typical Pokemon and I loved Sailor Moon. It's how I met one of my best friends was through Sailor Moon. I did have a phase in like 2011 where I watched like a lot of anime, but I haven't really kept up since. I do watch a lot of Ghibli movies, but that's not really anime. It's not a TV show. They're very like artsy, beautiful films. Mushroom Queen 20 asks, what is your favorite cartoon you produced so far? This is really hard because I put my heart into everything I do. Lights Out. I loved Lights Out. I really found out who I was as an animator while doing Lights Out, and it was a lot of fun. I worked so hard on it, and it really showed me that I could do anything I really put my heart to. I hope you guys really keep that in mind. Who is your favorite character that Glen Keane animated? If you guys don't know, Glen Keane is my favorite animator of all time. And of course, I love Ariel. Ariel is my favorite princess of all time. And they also asked, has he inspired you? And of course, he's my main inspiration for animation. I love watching him talk about how much he loves animation in his videos. I do some sketches of his that he's done and just kind of like feel the way his hand moves, and it's very loose and it's very fun, and I would definitely recommend looking into Glen Keane if you haven't yet. Mr. Mumbles asks, who is your favorite ship? Anastasia and Dimitri, because they're total jerks to each other and then they fall in love, and I think that's really cute. Professor Chaos asks, if you could guest star in any show, what would it be? I would want to be a wayward princess from Star versus the Forces of Evil. You know, when they go to like St. Olga's, I want to be like a revolutionary princess, like strong warrior. That'd be really fun. Richie Jacinto, sorry if I mispronounced your names. Would you give the okay for a Demonic Crepes video game? Yeah, that would be so much fun. I would play it like every single day. Yeah, it would be really fun. There's like tons of monsters and like you can collect the different gemites and transform, and I think it'd be really cute and it would be really funny. Frankie Yan 1998 asks, how do you improve your character designs? There's a lot of ways you can improve your character designs. Always think about color, what it means for the personality, for the character, and also you can use the shape method. So most characters are made of a large circle, and then a medium circle and a small circle, and any like combination of those. I can show you some examples. Also keep in mind the villain versus hero shapes. So heroes will tend to have rounded shapes, which kind of gives them softer edges and makes you feel more comfortable around them, while villains will tend to have more like sharp edges to like kind of show how dangerous they are, because you know, apparently according to some people, circles are more trustworthy and triangles are untrustworthy. So definitely keep in mind the shapes, the angles, costume is huge, color. So there's a lot of different ways you can really improve on your character designs. Onion Left asks, is mayonnaise a weapon? And it is if you use it right. Rated R Butler Star asks, princess or heroes? And I think a combo is the best way to go. Do you like Nintendo? I love Nintendo. Princess Peach is one of my favorite characters. I always like racing as her. So that is actually it for all of our questions for today. Thank you so much to all our friends on Cartoon Amino for asking all these really fun, inspiring questions. Be sure to tune in every Saturday morning. We upload once a week. Saturday morning cartoons is really fun. And the premiere of Demonic Crepes pilot is just around the corner. We're super excited. We've almost wrapped production, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to stay inspired.